control for the Western Mass Emergency Net, Berkshire section. This net is part of the Amateur Radio Emergency Service in the National Traffic System of the American Radio Relay League. The purpose of the net is to pass traffic, conduct areas business, air announcements of interest to the amateur community, and to answer any questions about areas, NTS, or other emergency communication topics. This net meets every Sunday morning at 0930 local time on the 53.23 K1FFK repeater on Mount Greylock with a PL of 162.2. This is a directed net. Please don't break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please don't leave the net without informing net control if at all possible. When checking into the net, please give your call phonetically and your power source is commercial or battery power. Traffic and announcements will be handled first, followed by general check-ins using the first letter of your call suffix. I'm now looking for any stations with traffic or announcements. Stations with traffic or announcements, please call net control. This is November 1 Mike Whiskey Juliet, net control for the Western Mass Emergency Net, Berkshire section. I'm now looking for any areas, NTS, or other officials. Areas, NTS, or other officials, please call. Okay, we'll look for general check-ins.
This is Whiskey Foxtrot, Tony Pittsfield, Commercial Power. That's a collection over this morning, so I'll wait until after that.
Here is Kilo Bravo 1, November Bravo Alpha, Jerry and Pittsfield on Commercial Power. Negative traffic. Good morning, y'all. Stay for the rest of the night.
Okay, at this point, net recognizes Tony W1ERF and Jerry KB1NBA. Do we have any further check-ins at this time? Okay, Tony, what was your comment?
I don't hear him, but the thing is, he says to take down the bucket. Forget that the guy wants $200 up front before you touch the antenna, plus you got to do the bucket. There's 4 antennas involved besides the being. I'll tell you, a tri-band and a 4080 dipole. For the whole price of $200. He's got to be there. So with that, that's it.
Yeah, you're dropping in and out, Tony. We got the bit about the 200 up front on those antennas and needing a bucket, but and that there were multiple antennas there, but you're not making it well today.
I can see that 5 watts on it, which I should be, but yeah, it shows I'm okay.
You're sporadic, Tony. You're not holding it.
Hey, thank you, everyone.
Okay, we'll try to pass that along as best as we can. And do we have any further check-ins at this time? This is N1MWJ.
Is that better?
Still choppy, and I think we had another check-in behind you. Go ahead, check-in, come back. Okay, this will be final call for check-ins. Call now. Tony. You're just not holding it. Pop right out.
Okay, I just changed the antennas again. Don't look good. All right, thank you.
Yeah, you were better then. All right. W1NBA, N1MWJ.
Alright, Ellis.
Hey, even though I'm free now, being retired for the summer and stuff, are you interested at all in picking up either of those nets at any time?
I'll pick this one up.
All right. When do you want to start, and for what duration do you want to do it?
Well, like we usually do it, you're working the hill all summer and into the fall, so when you're, no, won't call it retired, but when you have a lapse of work, then you just pick it up, and that's usually, November?
Well, I'm totally out of the work program now. We're retired, so, if you want, for whatever duration you care to do this, it'd be, fine with me.
Well, sorry to hear that, but anyways, I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyways, if you want to alternate months or whatever, I mean, it's up to you.
No, I really don't care. One way or the other. If you, however you want to, split it up.
Okay, why don't you finish this month out, and I'll start June. How's that sound?
All right, sounds like a plan. And then we'll work something out from there. And that way nobody is tied to it. And I'm looking forward to it. Let me just tie up the net. I'll finish the conversation with you in a second. Okay, closing. The Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section thanks the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the K1FFK 53.23 repeater. I will return the repeater to regular amateur use at the close of the net. I want to thank the two of you for joining me this morning, and to any stations that may have stood by while the net was being conducted. The net is now secure.